You know, we're just starting to get out fishing here in Devil's Lake. I was out last week quite a bit, which would have been, well, the first week of December. It's now December 8th, and we're finding more and more ice. Obviously, the cold weather over the weekend really helped. One thing we're going to do this year is we're just going to film a lot of short videos, basically just with cell phones, just as we're out fishing. You know, we're fishing a lot when we're filming, obviously, but you know, a lot of times, you know, we're just out fishing even when we don't have anything to film. And so what we thought we'd do is we just try to, you know, capture some of this content as we go. And then also too, it's gonna be very timely. And so right now in Devil's Lake, some of these feeder lakes north of the Highway 2, you know, we're getting 6, 8, maybe 9 inches of ice at the most. Today was the first day that I drove a snowmobile out on the ice. Up until this point, I've been walking out. We are on the walleyes. Pinhead minnow's getting chewed up. That's a nice fish. All right, let her go here. One of the things that worked really well, just using this is just a jointed pinhead minnow. See how chewed up that is here from today. That's got a lot of teeth marks on it. And basically what I've been doing is just dropping it. You imagine here's the bottom. I've been just going about 6 inches off the bottom, and I'm just doing just this hard pounder. I'm just kind of just quivering it in place. That was really the program today. I actually started out with a Tikka minnow, which is usually a really good bait at early ice for these shallow, aggressive fish. And I marked a couple fish on it, but put this down. That's what I started catching them on. And then obviously caught a few on the dead stick. In fact, what was weird about this morning was that the first, I think, 3 fish that I caught were on a dead stick. Just a plain hook in the middle sitting next to me. Then as the day wore on, it's like the bite picked up, you know, which is pretty typical. You know, you get up in Irvin, Allison, or the stained water, and a lot of times it's not necessarily a morning and evening bite. Sometimes the best bite might be 11 o'clock in the morning, or it might be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. These fish will bite all day. And so, you know, it's cold out, it's blowing snow. So we just put the flip over up once we settled down. We were catching a few fish, and it just sat in one spot all day and caught a lot of fish. And so fun fishing. You get up into that 5-6 feet of water, basically along that old shallow shoreline contour. And a lot of these fish, when they come in, they hit it pretty aggressively. It's a situation where you can come out and catch a lot of fish. Nobody's driving vehicles out yet, but you know, I saw a side-by-side out there when I was leaving. And so small vehicles like side-by-sides, four-wheelers, snowmobiles are just starting to get out on the ice. Snow bears could get out on the ice here right now, at least north of Highway 2. You know, Main Lake itself, you know, that was open water last week in places. And so there's definitely less ice in places out there, but with these cold temps, you know, we're gonna be ice fishing all over. And so as we get out on the ice here and find out more information here, we'll definitely shoot some more of these quick, short videos. But, you know, just a fun way to get content out there right away. A lot of you are going out this weekend, you know, don't know where to go, don't know what to do. Hopefully some of this information can help you. Show you here on these dead sticks. We're just using a plain hook and a split shot. I like to use a colored hook, but I'm just going right in the side of the minnow, just like that, right behind the head. And they really wiggle hard when you put them in the water. You can really just dart around. And I'm putting it about 6 inches off the bottom, maybe a foot off the bottom. And you'll see that minnow working that rod tip. When that rod tip dunks, you just lift up and set the hook. Well, that's number 5. Tell you what, it's been fun fishing out here. Look at that, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. Pinhead minnow out of there. Come on, give it up. That is a beautiful walleye. That is cool. We'll get a few pics with this fish. We'll let it go here. Very cool. Catch some fish to eat, throw a few fish back. Life is good.